Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are still staying safe because we're still in a pandemic. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys why being too nice sucks sometimes. If you're the type of person that find it difficult to set boundaries, or you're the type of person that you can't say no, like every time you have to say no to somebody you feel like you're going to die. You're way too nice. I feel like when people say that you're nice, or oh, she's too nice or he's too nice, I feel like they see you as weak. I mean, by default we're all supposed to be nice, we're all supposed to be kind, to one another. But I don't even like that word nice. I feel like it sounds like you're too weak. I prefer kind, I prefer selfless. But when people keep referring to you as too nice, that means you've been getting out of your way for them way more than you should or you want to. So I'll tell you why being too nice sucks, and I'll tell you guys with a story, something that happened to me. Yes. So I have this friend, somebody that I know, a relative, sort of, I don't know how to describe our relationship, but somebody that I've known since I was a child. She has this habit of calling. She lives back home in Nigeria. So she calls me when she only calls me when she needs something from me. She never calls me to check on me. I don't call her either, but I never call her when I need anything. So, we have that relationship of not talking. But she calls me when she needs something, and that's okay. We're all supposed to help each other. But she only calls me when she needs something from me. Okay, and that's not even my problem. Like, okay, it's fine. You need something, you call me, I get it. But my problem is she's done this like 3 times. So she will call me and ask me, tell me something that is going on in our life, and ask me for money. And then I'll send it to her. And I never hear from her again. She never calls back to tell me if she got the money, or even call or text to say thank you. So she did that the first time. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I don't even know if she got the money. Let me call. It's been like, what, 3 days? I haven't heard from her. Let me call and make sure everything is okay, that she got the money, that things are going on fine. So I called her. She said, oh, yeah, I received the money. Thank you, this one, that one. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, you should have told me or let me know. She said, yeah, that she forgot. She got wrapped up in whatever she was going through. I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. Take care. And then the next time she called me again to ask me for money again, and I sent it to her. And then this time around, instead of calling me, she flashed me. So if you're in Nigeria, you know what flashing is. This is when somebody wants to save their credit. They don't want to call you. They just call you for like a second. So that way you see their missed call and then you call them back. So I'm like, okay, why is she flashing me? So I didn't call her. I didn't bother. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then she flashed me again. I was like, okay. Then I called her. I'm like, hello, is everything okay? She said, yes, I was just calling you to let you know that I received the money that you sent me. I'm like, you were just calling me. You did not call me. I called you. What do you mean you were just calling me? You flashed me. I called you. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have credit. I'm like, okay. Well, take care again. And then I hung up because I don't like long story. Whatever. And then she called me again the 3rd time. Asked me for money. I sent it to her. And this time around, she did not call. She texted me. Hey, I got the money. Just wanted to let you know. Thank you. Okay, fair enough. That was okay. I appreciated the text message. Good and fine, But then that 3rd time, it made me realize that this person only calls me when they need something from me, and she doesn't have enough decency to call me to show appreciation. I mean, listen, I'm not asking you to kiss the ground that I walked on because I helped you, but it's my money. Sometimes I don't have it, but I give you from the little that I have. The least you can do is call on the phone and say thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it, and that's that. I'm not going to be the type of person that will say, yes, I did something for you, I don't want you to thank me. No, I want you to thank me because I worked so hard for my money, so I deserve a thank you. So after that 3rd time, I said, you know what, that's it. If I want to help you at my own will, I will. Not because she called me and told me some sub story. That's it. And then she called again when she needed something again. And this time I did not pick up because I was done. I was done being nice. I was done being kind, or whatever you call it. So it sucks. It sucks. It sucks for me because I didn't appreciate the fact that, you know, I went out of my way to help you. I was a student. I didn't have it, but I gave you what I had, and you didn't call me to let me know that you got the money, or you didn't call me to even thank me. That's bad. That's bad. If you do this, just stop it. And if you're the type of person that only call people only when you need something, stop. So I stopped picking up a call. I stopped helping her, because you can't be my cup of tea if you can't respect me enough to call me to say thank you when I help you. So that's that. You know, so why does it suck to be nice sometimes? Because when you're too nice, you don't know how to set boundaries, you don't know how to say no. You're going to start attracting the wrong people in your life. You will attract people that are users. They can sense that. They sense that you're too kind, you're too nice, you know, you won't say no to them. You attract people that are not emotionally available, people that are just unstable. Those are the kind of people that you attract in your life. They will come in your life, they will suck you dry until you have nothing left to offer. They will suck you dry until you have nothing left to offer. You attract the wrong people in your life because you're too nice. Think about this. When somebody asks you for something and you want to say no and you say yes, think about how you feel at that moment when you've said yes. Yes to something that you don't want to do, but you're saying yes to it because, you know, you're afraid that if you say no, that this person might not like you, or if you say no, that this person will think that you're a bad person, or if you say no, one excuse to the other, you said yes. Think about the emotional feelings that you have inside, that burning anger or pain or whatever it is that you feel inside. Another part of being too nice is internalization. You internalize, you keep all those emotions, those negative emotions inside of you, because you could have said no, but you said yes, and you don't know why, and you hate yourself for saying yes because you feel like now you're being too nice, or now you're being taken for granted, but there's nothing you can do. You can't help yourself anyways. These things lead to anxiety because when somebody that you know, this person is only calling you because they need something, when they're calling you on the phone, you start panicking. You start like, oh my gosh, should I pick up that call or not? Because you know that whatever the person on the other end of the phone is calling you for, you know that you're going to say yes, because you can't help yourself. You're helpless. You say yes to everything. You have anxiety when they call you, or when you see them coming towards you, when they say, oh, when somebody texts you, oh, I need your help. Hey, you start panicking. Your heart start racing so fast because you know you're going to say yes, even when you know you want to say no. Anxiety. It sucks. I know. Being not too nice, it sucks. It sucks for you. That's why you need to learn how to set boundaries, how to set healthy boundaries, and how to say no. Be comfortable saying no. I am so comfortable saying no, and I'll tell you, if you ask me, oh, why? I'll tell you no reason. I just, no. It is what it is. No. And I consider myself one of the nicest people. I am so nice. Not nice. I am so kind. My friends know, my family know. You know, they call me any time of the day if they need me. But also they understand that, you know, I have kids, I have my own family. You know the boundaries. If it's not an emergency, why are you calling me 4 a.m. in the morning? If it's something that you can solve by yourself, you know, find a way to solve it. So knowing how to set boundaries and knowing how to say no appropriately would be good for you. So let me tell you something. If you keep being too nice, like you're too nice, another thing that happens is you have unnecessary expectation. You expect people that you'd be nice to. You expect them to be nice to you in return because, hey, I've been nice to you. I've gone out of my way to help you. I've done this for you. I've done this for you. I sort of expect you to be able to do the same thing for me. Newsflash. Not everybody is like you. Most people are selfish, and that's that. You can't expect people to be too good to you just because you've been too good to them, because you're going to be disappointed. People are selfish. You know, you're going to be disappointed. When you're too nice, you have this unnecessary expectation, and then when those expectations are not met, you become angry at that person, and then you can even lose friendship just because of that. You become so angry, and sometimes you're even depressed because you feel like, why am I so good to people? I'm always the one doing this. I'm always the one doing that. I'm always the one helping, and nobody would do the same thing for me. Listen, that's why you need to do things that you're comfortable with. So you're not expecting people to do. If I'm not comfortable helping somebody because for one reason or the other, or if I'm not comfortable doing something, if you ask me, oh, let's go out, I like to go out. But if you ask me, let's go out, and I'm not feeling it, and I tell you, no, I can't go, it is that. I don't feel bad for saying no. I'm not going to say yes to you just because I want to make you feel better. No, because if I do say yes when I wanted to say no, then I've really done myself a great disservice just to please you. You know, so you have to think about that. That's why I don't have any expectation from anybody. I do what I want to do because I want to do it, and I don't expect anything in return, you know. So you should also know that people are not going to be like you. They're not going to be as nice as you. They're not going to be as selfless as you. You know, just try and reduce and limit the expectations you have from certain people, because, you know, people are not the same. And another thing is, you expect them to be so grateful, like, you know, show you appreciation, carry you on their head, like, this person has been so good to me, this person has been so nice to me and my family. You expect them to recognize that and worship the ground that you work on. And when that is not, you know, when that is not happening, you've disappointed yourself, and that can lead to depression. People are not going to worship the ground that you work on because you've helped them or you've been too nice to them. Some people are ungrateful, and you need to understand that. I know it sucks, but that's the reality of life. You should be able to learn how to set healthy boundaries for yourself. Learn how to say no. See, let me tell you one thing. I'll tell you a trick, okay? When somebody asks you for something, to do something for them, and you're not sure if you want to do it or not, just tell them, okay, I'll get back to you. Can I get back to you on that? At least you would have time to think about it. Think about, you know, pros and cons. Think about, if I do this, you know, how would they affect my life? You know, if I say, you know, no, just think about it before you give them an answer. Don't just say yes immediately they ask you, and then you regret it later, and then you can't take your yes back because you already said it, you know, whatnot. Tell them, I'll get back to you. Let me think about it. That helps a lot. It gives you time to think about if you want to do it or not. Okay? Being too nice sucks, but we should be nice though. We should be kind. But don't do too much. Don't do too much. Watch the people that you're doing things for, people that you're being too nice to. Because I have people in my life that, yes, I have no choice but to be extra kind to them, to get out of my way for them, you know, because I love them, you know. And then watch them and see if they're giving you the same energy, if they're giving you the same thing in return. If they're not, if they're just takers, those people that are just toxic, they take, and they drain you, watch out for those people, because they're going to drain you, and sooner or later you're going to get burnt out. You're going to lose your mind. You're going to freak out on everybody because, you know, you can't help yourself. They've drained you. So watch out for those people. Make sure that the people that you're being too kind to, you know, are the people that are actually giving you the same energy, and not people that are trying to drain you and burn you out. Alright guys, that's the end of my topic. That's the end of my chit chat. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and have a lovely day.